What is up, everybody? I am Ori. We are playing some more Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, and we are continuing our Mastery series where we play a video for every weapon, every class mod, and every biome. Today we are going back to our weapons, and we are going to be running our Nuk17 Mastery run. We have to play as the Scout. We're running the Nuk17, one weapon only, 3 stages. I have this leveled up to level 3. I'm almost maxed out on meta progression, so I don't know if I'm going to level up all these other weapons to level 3 before we do these runs. We'll see how difficult they are. But anyways, we have this guy already to level 3, so let's jump in. We're going to go Hazard 5. And then with this one we could go a couple different ways. I do have this guy at level 5, so this would probably give us the most benefit. 30 max HP and 10 critical chance. We could get 3 dodge or 8 damage, or we could get 20 for max MP and then 15 critical damage. I think we'll go with the move speed and max HP with this one. And then on additional to that, we'll get the 30 HP and 10% critical chance, which is pretty nice. So let's jump in and see how this is going to go. I think this is a decent weapon. I think it pairs well with other guns a lot. Because it kind of gives you the spread, the AoE. It's not quite AoE damage, but you know what I mean. Like, we're doing damage to everybody on the map, which is great. Not every weapon can do that, and we're going to be hitting all enemies on all sides. If you can get it to the death spiral, that's even better. Just constant damage to the huge swarms that are going to be surrounding us. But it's also not the most powerful in terms of damage. I don't know. I think we'll do fine. Like, I think it'll be a relatively strong weapon, but I don't think it's going to be one of the strongest. I think this weapon makes a great second weapon. I might be pleasantly surprised though with how much damage we can do here. Let's do some more pickup. We're gonna have to eat some damage here, unfortunately. Alright, let's do piercing. Piercing is gonna be super good. Piercing's gonna be one of the main things we'll want to see here, because I'm gonna get the spiral build, and we're gonna, as this will be our only weapon, we're gonna want to, with most of these builds, I want something that's gonna be able to hit the most enemies as possible. So spiral build with piercing is gonna be pretty crucial, I would say. Okay, let's scour the map a little bit more, and then we'll go back to that supply drop. I don't want to just waste all my time sitting there, because I'll do that sometimes. I'll just kind of circle around that area for too long, and then I won't have enough time to get all the resources and things like that, so we need to move. Move on, we'll come back to it. Let's do damage. Here's 2 more mushrooms, so then we're only gonna need 1 more. Let's go hit up that supply drop now. This was one of the weapons I was actually looking forward to running though, because I do like this gun. And I'm looking forward to doing the ones I like. But I'm trying not to do all the ones I like right away. Ooh, this is this is pretty good. So a weapon box. We just got a weapon box in our previous video. I think, according to how I think I'm gonna post these. So I mean, that's the obvious choice. Let's get another weapon. We have some pretty good weapons in this guy's kit, so let's see what we get. The deep core, okay, that's all right. Not the what did we get on it already? Oh, and we got the 100% piercing on it. I do feel a little bad taking these upgrades, but I don't know. I'm not gonna care too much. Because I do want these runs to be, you know, like, let's just do this weapon, see if we can beat it. But it's also it's in the game, so if you're gonna give me another weapon, sure, I'll take it. That's luck of the draw. Sometimes we're not going to get good artifacts, sometimes we are, so I'll take the good artifacts when we get them. Okay, let's look around a little bit more and see if we can see if there's a hoarder bug. If I get this guy leveled up enough, oh man. I didn't want to run into those exploder plants because I felt like I would get stuck there. Ooh, look at that, that was a good escape. Let's do the XP gain. Okay, I don't think there's a hoarder bug on this floor. If we can get the deep core leveled up enough, I'll get this to target the highest HP enemy. I think that'll probably be the way we go, so that way we can have something just constantly hitting the bosses. Because the Nuk17 is going to be a little bit dicey until we get the spiral. I'm going to have to purposely try to trigger hitting these bosses. I'm going to try to explode this on that guy. But until we get piercing and... see, like, I'm going to try to get the hits on this guy. We're definitely not going to do the explosion. So I think the Nuk can get cold. I can't remember if it's the burst fire and the Nuk kind of have the same similar upgrades, but I can't remember if they're exactly the same. I guess we'll take electrical. I would prefer cold if that was an option, but I'm not sure if it is. Electric's not bad though, because it is doing what I kind of said I want it to do, whereas we put as much damage on enemies as possible. So they shoot off, like, they're gonna shoot off these hold on. So usually I would just take the weapon upgrades, but since we have 2 weapons here that are projectile weapons, we'll take some of the globals. Generally the globals aren't going to be better. For the most part, they're not going to be better than the weapon upgrades, because they usually have lower numbers, you know, but we have 2 weapons now, so it's a little bit better. Okay, we can do potency. See, then we're gonna do like projectile damage here. Let's do that. That's gonna be pretty good. We're gonna be getting some good projectile stuff here. But see, this guy in the back, we're not hitting at all. He's gonna be a little hard to kill. Okay, let's do damage. At this point, I think both of these weapons... I do think the Nuk is the better weapon here, but I'm not going to... I do think the deep core is good enough to where I can put some points into it and level it up if we need to. Whereas, see, like here, so 10% damage, 10% damage. Most of the time, if you're doing just one weapon, I mean, you would just take this, right? Because it's the only weapon you have, even though this is a better upgrade. But we do have 2 weapons, so I'm going to do that and get 10% damage on both. Okay, let's do fire rate. Okay, Spitter should be dead. 20. Man, we're getting all those good projectile upgrades now. This boss, though, is getting tough to hit, though. Let's go with reload speed. Just because I don't really have the weapons to hit him. We have some piercing. Yeah, this is getting hard right now. Oh no, we're gonna take a bunch of hits right here. Okay, man, how many global upgrades? We're getting such good global upgrades. Let's do piercing. I also don't think, as much as I do love the Nuk, I don't think it's a great weapon until we get that spiral build. So it might be a rough go until we get that. Okay, reload. We're definitely gonna take some hits here. This guy's almost dead though. Yeah, he's gonna die here. Luckily, he's staying ahead of the pack now. Okay. Oh my gosh, look how fast these are. Okay, I'm gonna do piercing. Let's just get. I'm gonna get out of here. These guys are way too fast now. Let's do the reload on you, and then we can probably. I don't know. Well, I don't know. This one probably isn't the best weapon for cold, so let's just stick with straight damage for this one. All right, I'm done. I'm getting. Well, I guess we can hang out here. We can do that critical chance. These spitters, yeah, okay. Those spitters are gonna be able to hit me. All right, let's do damage. Crit chance. I would prefer to buy, at this point, I would prefer to spend my gold on upgrades that are gonna be, like, I want to spend my nitra on these things and then spend my gold on the upgrades, like, that I can't get, you know, like, I can't get critical chance on these through level ups, so I'm not gonna buy these ones. I'm gonna get the projectile damage and stuff from my normal upgrades, like this one right here. So I'm gonna spend my gold on the global upgrades. Let's buy all 3 of these. Definitely not gonna do the explosion again, so we'll do the clip size. Okay, 25. I guess we could do the fire rate. I'm still want preference over this one, but I also want to be efficient each floor because we only have 3 floors. So I don't want to sit on extra nitra.
That's a no-brainer.
Okay, we can do one more reroll. Or I could just take the damage. But you know, that's not a lot of damage. It's just not. At least not for when we only have 2 weapons. Let's take it, because I don't know what's going to show up on the next floor.
Your mission is clear. Get to it.
And again, I'm trying to be as efficient as possible on the shops. I want to make sure I'm strong enough to clear the floor. There's only really 2 shops, so it's like you only get so many chances to spend your gold in nitra. So I might as well just spend it when I have the chance. And it's not, I mean, that's not a bad upgrade. It's just, okay, let's do damage. So as I was saying before, getting the second weapon, it kind of takes away a little bit from the showcase, which is why I feel a little bit bad about it. Because it would be cool just to see if the nut could do it. But again, I try to explain that my goal here is to win. That's the goal. I want to get all the masteries. We can do all these other things later. If I feel like I need to revisit a weapon or something, I can try that too. Because I know some of the support weapons are going to be super tough. And if I see get a free level 6 weapon, I don't think I'm going to want to pass up on that. Okay, we can do the fire rate again. See, but now we're going to see those global upgrades a lot because we have 2 projectile weapons. All right, we're going to come back. Oh, don't hit me.
Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Okay, kill that big guy, thank you. Come on, kill the big guy. These guys are tanky, huh? Okay, let's do that armor. That armor looks good. I want to look around too and try to see if there's, because there is going to be a hoarder bug somewhere. I don't think I've seen one. Oh my goodness. Alright, the only place he would be is up here. Ooh! Hello. Oh, I didn't blow that up? Come on. Man, that didn't blow up the nitra either. That's what I was banking on. I'm gonna get out. I have to get out of here. I'm about to get trapped in here if I'm not already trapped.
I'm gonna be the best survivor.
I'm gonna bait these guys down and then loop around like this. Yep. Just like that. I'm not gonna get that gold. I can come back up here and see if the hoarder bug's up here. Cause I mean, there's only 2 more floors. There's only this floor and the 3rd, so he's got to be on one of these. If we don't get him, we don't get him, but obviously I want to. Okay, let's go back down for that supply drop. Oh!
Feel much better now. I'll take this one.
I want to get the weapons. We don't have a level 18 yet. I need to get this spiral. Man, I can't even get that right now either. Piercing, fire rate. I'm not going to do the favorite. That's going to be a big detriment to my... I guess it's only 1 weapon, but I think I'll just take the huge damage. Because I don't want to hurt my Nuk.
Put a bit of extra kick in it.
Did I just clear the game with that? Shoot, I didn't even realize that after that level up. These are bad. I don't need the scanner. The scanner's not good. I don't want the HP. We're gonna reroll. Okay, we'll take the BLT. Let's do movement speed. Okay, then let's get this magnet and get out. I didn't even realize we killed both the bosses right there. Okay, let's do fire rate. Fire rate.
This is a rare treat.
I'm gonna do potency here.
This makes my whole life better.
Piercing for sure.
Yes.
Fire rate. Yes, thank you. Let's get all of this. Let's do damage.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna do the death spiral. Let's do 200% fire rate, clip size, and then basically hit everything.
Put a bit of extra kick.
Man, how many level ups did we get? So many. Okay, let's do reload.
Work hard.
Damage. See, there we go.
Stage completed. Onwards to stage 3.
Die, creep.
Alright, let's do damage, and that's it. I didn't mine as much nitro as we normally would. I have a 54 crit chance, so I'm okay buying that. We can do some status effect damage too. Especially now that we're going to be hitting pretty much everything. I'm going to do one more reroll, and if I don't see anything, I might just buy a heal. Okay, movement speed is pretty good. Especially with this build, because we pretty much have sort of like an infinite range.
Here we go. You've found the dreadnought. Now you just need to make it come out of hibernation.
You know, because we're pretty much shooting like the whole screen, so
Dwarf can do.
Onboard entertainment sucks.
I don't need to be close to guys to be effective.
Open.
We just have the BLT in the weapon box. So I'm trying to, it's usually worthwhile to mine the nitra and the gold if it's not detrimental to you. You know, if you're not going to get hit or die from it. Okay, there's got to be, the hoarder bug has to be on this floor then. Unless I just passed them up, which has happened before. Let's do reload. The gold is kind of the same issue too. You know, we might find, maybe we find gold tip bullets. I could still re-roll. I can still re-roll level ups, so gold is definitely worth getting still when I can. Alright. There's the hoarder bug. There you are. Okay, I'm gonna prioritize this because that's gonna be the biggest upgrade here, possibly. Okay, let's do the damage. I feel like we we've taken a lot of fire rate upgrades. Let's get some more damage.
Now we're talking. You want some more?
We can't send in supplies until you clear
Some
out the
gold down
landing
there, but
zone.
I'm not gonna worry about it. There's gold right here too. We can get the gold. I could use the supply drop to drop on the bosses, but I don't think I need it. I mean, we're not killing these bosses super quick, so maybe. Let's just kind of test it out on these guys. We kill the mobs pretty well, which is really, that's almost kind of the more important thing on these boss fights. Because if you can manage the mobs, then, man, more, like, we'll do potency.
Cowabunga!
If you can manage the mobs, that's usually the bigger issue. Because if you're killing the mobs, usually the boss is relatively easy. If you're not killing the mobs, then that's where the boss fights gets hard, because then you really have to navigate through them, and they're probably going to do more damage to you than the boss will. Let's do damage. But I think we're okay. Let's just get this. Like, I can use it to kill this guy or something.
There you go. Delivery of one resupply for you, miner.
Okay, piercing. I'm definitely 100% taking this piercing. So we have, what, 8 and 7. So that's going to give us 50% for that. So we should have, what, like 12? Yeah. See, I can do a little bit of math. Every time I try to do the math in this game, a lot of the times it's just different than what I expect it to be. Okay, we'll do critical chance. So I officially don't really need nitra anymore. I will get gold in case we for rerolls, right? Yeah. I would say these are pretty good. Okay, I'll say, yeah, I guess I'll go with pretty good. I won't say really good, but I'll say pretty good. The piercing is a pretty good one. The BLT is nice. I don't know if it's needed. I guess we'll kind of find out here on this fight. But the BLT does kind of provide a little bit of security, you know? This is why I wanted to get the, this is why I wanted to get the deep core to focus on the highest HP. So it would just shoot the boss the whole time. So usually what we do is we run away until the boss jumps at us, and then we focus on it then. Okay, so let's reroll this. Let's do the 15% damage to both weapons. Okay, I'll take the HP there. Just as more of a security blanket again.
I can't get enough of this rare stuff.
I'm not shocked that we're not doing a lot of damage. Because as I said, this isn't... The Nuk17 isn't a high damage weapon. It's mob control. That's what this weapon is built for. It's built for mob control. And it's doing exactly that. That's why I was saying, like, I don't know how good of a main weapon it is. But it's doing fine here. So, let's see. We can either take 15 damage to this, 10 damage to this, or just 10 damage to both. Let's do 10 damage to both. But we're gonna kill him. It's just... This is just a matter of time. I don't think there's really any threat to us in this level.
Dreaming of something for this.
You can see there's hardly any mobs on the screen, at least for now. They will get progressively difficult, but I think by then we'll have him mostly dead.
Bloody hell, you're hot to kill.
It's like 75% there.
Come and get me, you disgusting slug. Might as well.
Okay, you want to come up here? I want to bait him back down here though, because this is where I want the fight to be, down here in this big open area where we were. So we'll have him come jump at us again. See, so now the threat level is going to start progressively getting harder and harder. But at this point, oh man, at this point he's mostly dead. And now he's dead. So perfect timing with this weapon. Smash these bugs. Oh, it didn't smash them. All right, we should be able to clear this out. I'm gonna hang out here for a second. Let's do reload on both. Yep. Okay, there's our clear. GG's. Another run that kind of feels like cheating, or maybe not. Who knows? We could have had an insanely high Nuk, but it is nice to get a little bit extra variety in weapons and what it can do. But now we go 15% damage, Nuk 17, hazard 5 cleared, GG's. Yeah, 10 million. This didn't, what did this have? This didn't have any sort of modifier. So this was definitely the star of the show still. 10 million plus all the electrical damage, because this wasn't doing any electric. So whatever electric, whenever we got whatever damage plus whatever the electrical difference is here, that's all for the Nuk, or the Nuk 17. Pretty solid. Good run. The Nuk was good. The deep core in this run, I do think the deep core helped, because maybe the deep core probably, I was paying a little bit of attention. The deep core definitely targeted the boss at times. So that definitely helps just drain him a little bit quicker than the Nuk would. The Nuk would have been, I think if we just had the Nuk, it would have been a lot slower. Even if we did have, say, 15 to 20 extra levels in here. We actually probably would have had more, because we ended up taking a lot of global upgrades because we had 2 projectile weapons. But, I mean, we got... actually, we got really good global upgrades. We did not get really good weapon-specific upgrades. Did we even get 1 legendary on these? No. I wish I could see what the global upgrades were that we got, like the same way it shows these. We didn't get 1 legendary weapon upgrade. I think we got a couple legendary global ones though, so that was fine. All right, everybody, that's going to be it. This has been the Nuk 17 along with the deep core. A win's a win. That's all that matters. We got the Nuk cleared. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe to the channel. We'll be doing mastery runs for all the weapons, all the biomes, all the class mods, and I'll be doing a video for every single one of them. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your day.